Hello everyone, this is divyanshu from Thapa University. Today I am here to show my summer training project as an Android app. In my summer training, I made an daily expenses Android app under the guidance of the Mr. Davnish Goyal, a mentor at the Pi4 Technologies Mohali. The name of my app is Daily Expenses Android app. As the name itself suggests, this project is an attempt to manage our daily expenses in a more efficient and manageable way. These days, handling our daily expenses is a Herculean task. So, to handle these expenses and keep record of every expenditure done daily, we have to note it down in a diary or a manually do the total of the amount spent or received. The system attempts to free the user as much as possible the burden of manual calculations and to keep the track of the expenditure. So instead of keeping the diary or log the expenses on the smartphones or laptops, this system enables the users not to keep the tab or the on the expenses, but also to plan ahead, keeping the past budget in mind. This daily expenses app has many features, so let's have a look on these features. So this is my Android phone on which I have already installed this daily expenses app. This is the logo of my app, so I'm gonna open this. So this is the front page of my app. This is which has a mainly my app generally has a three components. One is to add expenses, another is to manage expenses, and one is set budget. In add expenses, what is there? A form that is to be filled by the user daily, and in manage expenses, a user can watch its expenses daily or details of the expenses done in the past. Okay, so in the set budget, the user can set its budget from which date to which date he want to choose the budget, and it can submit the budget. And it not only helps the user to manage its expenses, but also to cut the expenses by setting its budget. So let's have the look on its functionality. This app is user friendly, as it has given a navigation bar so as to it can be accessed easily. In the home button provision is there to quick go to the home, and the camera provision if the user want to click the image of something, he can click the image. And another option is the calculator. If the user wants to calculate the amount or the money spent, he can calculate anything and the answer can be shown. And there is one another feature is about us that we will discuss later. So let's come to the add expenses. Here the user can fill its detail. Let's start filling. Let's suppose I have done the expenditure of about 1000 rupees, and that is today's date is 4 October. Okay, filling it. And let's suppose I have purchased something from Flipkart, and what I have purchased is, you in the category portion you can choose that upon which you have spent your expenses, you have spent your money. If it is health, you can choose food, fuel, social, entertainment. In entertainment you can include movies and all, automobiles, education, travel, bills, loan, taxes. And if not from this list, then you can choose other and you can write your own category. Let's suppose I have spent the money on the food portion, and in description I can give it like the chocolates I have purchased, and the payment done is by cash. Mode of the payment is by which we have given the payment. It is whether it is a cash, or it is a debit card, or it is a credit card, or check, or net banking. Let's suppose I paid the amount by cash, then I will choose the cash here, and in the bill number I will write the number of the bill. My bill number from the Flipkart was this, and I can also attach the picture of my bill, any of the picture. Let's suppose here I have clicked the picture, and I can press it OK. So pretty cool. Expenses have been added to my database. So another thing is to the set budget. Let's come here. What I can do is I can set my budget from which date to which date. Let's suppose I wanted to set budget from the starting of the month, that is October, 1st October, and to the, let's suppose 15th of October. 15th of October. Then I am going to enter my budget, that is, let's suppose I want to spend 10,000 rupees. Then I will submit, and my budget is going to be added there. And here I can manage my expenses, where I can see what expenses I have done there. Let's suppose I wanted to view the expenses done on food from date, that is, let's suppose 1st October to the 4th October or 5th October, and I will show details. Then I'm going to have the details that on what amount I have paid on the food, total amount. Either I can use, here is I can group by, I want to group by date, then view total. I can get that on first I have spent 300 rupees. Okay, so here I can quickly use the calculator if I wanted to calculate anything, and here the budget that is pending, it can be shown here, that is, now it is showing rupees 200, and these two features are pretty cool. And one more feature, not a feature, here the details of the user are being displayed here, and there is one option of about us, where the user can contact the developer, and user can send its feedback upon the given email address, and can contact at any time. So this is all about my daily expenses app, which resolves the concept. So now let's have some look on it, the back end of this app. So this is the coding environment, that is the Android Studio, where I have done my coding, and as you can see here, these are the classes made by me, different classes, fragments, adapters, and database classes, beings, etc. These all the codes, and there is one drivable folder, one is the layout folder, and one is the main folder. So different code and classes I have prepared for different actions to be performed with the, mainly the two things are used in the Android Studio. One is the Java and other one is the XML. So the coding part is done in the XML, has been done in the XML. So here we can see the view side by side view of where, but we will write in the XML. The preview is going to be shown here in the Android Studio. It is a pretty cool feature of this Android Studio. I liked it very much. So that's all about my app. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.